I was one of 8. Nice-looking father and mother. They were strong, good people, loving, very loving people. And my mother was a very loving woman.
My Uncle Morris, Uncle Joe. They were
She's from Durabney's what?
I think it's more the village. It's been a farming land. My uncle went to the University of Iona.
Mm-hmm. And your
father's family. Oh, my father's family.
Mm-hmm.
My father's father, my grandfather, was a woodsman,
mm-hmm.
and he would chop trees on the river.
Mm-hmm. And that was outside?
He was a woodcutter up there north somewhere, you know.
And that was outside of
Moscow.
Yeah.
And he came from Voronezh. Voronezh. V-O-R-O-N-E-Z-E-H. And he would chop trees. You know, they would send logs down the Don River.
Mm-hmm. There's a family named the Wellikoffs. It's very well known in Russia. Are they all Jews, or are they?
No, because Wellikoffs, that scientist.
Right. Yeah.
He spelled it with a V.
Yeah.
V and W's are intermission.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and but they weren't Jews. They were K-Y, and it was Wellikoff.
Yeah, I wonder whether there was some sort of intermarriage that's why they were Jews in that area. You know.
There weren't many Jews, and that's why.
Maybe it doesn't.
I mean, that's supposition.
His story.
They lived in the Bronx, on Kelly Street.
Mm-hmm.
And
grandfather.
My father's father.
His father was Wellikoff.
Wellikoff. And I lived in Brooklyn because my father had to work in the terminal, which was out in Bay Ridge somewhere. And one day, one of the neighbors our neighbors from 17th Street, her child was very sick. So she took his shoe and traveled to the Bronx to see my grandfather, who said a special prayer over, did something, and when she got him, the baby was well.
Mm-hmm.
So when we walked on 19th Street, we were the only Jews on the street, you know, down there. We walked with our noses up in the air. We were Wellikoff, you know.
Your mother's the one in the air?
Yeah, this one. No, none of these were Jews, you know.
And they were working in
I think they made lace or blouses, I don't know what they did. But that was the first job she held. She lived outside.
Aunt Betty
and Aunt Rose.
And your Aunt Rose. My Aunt Betty.
Yeah.
Okay, this was her father's mother.
It's my father's mother. The one. Now, it could be, see, my grandfather married twice.
Mm-hmm.
The first one, if it's this one, died.
Mm-hmm.
She came here to the United States.
No, that can't be the first one. Also, that one,
No.
They didn't look a lot older, so that's probably not the one that died.
Wellikoffs were there to give Gert away, and Sidney was glowing with affection and pride, for soon he would make Gert his bride. Soon Harry and Danny were playing Lohengrin, and the ceremony was about to begin. The rabbi succeeded in tying the knot. We all sat at the tables, for the chickens were hot. When lo and behold, it started to pour. So we ran into the house while the thunder did roar. But despite it all, we were happy and gay. We will always remember this most happy day. Alas, the years have gone by, and now it's many long years since they first took their vow. Their union was fruitful, and to the Kritzler clan came Eddie, Helen, and Mary Ann. So let's drink a toast to this fine family. May we all celebrate Gert's birthday with glee and wish her many years of good health and cheer. And let's all be together for many a year.
I remember this day better than anybody else, Joey. He came down with the biggest case of
poison ivy. Got it from me. I got it. I was with him picking it up.
Oh, you did.
And we were brought up in a religious home, very religious. And we would kiss the mezuzah on the door when we went out. We would wash our hands before we ate. And we said prayers. I knew, my father died when he was 42 years old. There were 8 of us. We were terribly poor. The city had instead of the welfare that they have nowadays, they had what they called widow's pension in order to keep families together. And they paid a certain amount towards the upbringing of the children until they reached the age of 14. And then the child was supposed to go out and work.
This is the beginning, the one that we missed.
Well, we missed one.
Yeah, we didn't take.
Y'all okay over there?
Do you know how far?
No, we'll just take one.
Sometime during the 4th of July party. That we started.
Look at how much brighter it is on the TV screen.
No, this was.
Is that Casper? Is that
That's
that's
Herbie.
Herbie?
Mark was down here this fall.
Yeah, happy coming.
The Passover tradition that you hide a piece of the matzah during the service, and all the kids get to look for it. And they think that find it a big surprise.
Hide the matzah during the service.
Yeah. And usually,
Every time it's a
part of the soul.
Jerry didn't know what to do with it. He was that.
That's what Sharon said. Sharon said Barbara was fantastic.
A little while ago, somebody's getting married on this one. I don't know who it is. Oh, it's Margot. It's Herbie Fox and Jane Fox getting married. It's their marriage. It's their wedding. I'm sure they have videos of it themselves, but.
It's time to bring your bodies to the dance floor. What I need is the kids up. Let's have a big and for candle number 5, let's bring up